Okay, if you remember the other day, I was changing out the thermostat housing in the lower rad hose assembly out of this Cavalier 2001 2.2 4-cylinder. Now I did end up getting it all apart. I'll show you here the old rad hose assembly. This end here goes up to your overflow tank. This is the one that goes into the thermostat, and then this goes into the bottom of the radiator. As you can see, I kind of have the clamp a little obscuring it, but you can see the big hole that it blew in due to it not being burped properly, I believe, because it did have coolant in it just fine, but it went ahead and burst. He said the temp gauge went way up and it had been overheating prior. So if you take a look down here, you can see the new hoses are installed, new clamps, new thermostat in there, new clamp there. It doesn't even new overflow bottle where there's some problems or somebody repaired it before. So what I did, now there actually is a bleeder screw for these, which would be under here into the coil pack. You can kind of see the bolt right there, or what's left of it. I did try to turn it, being the fact that this car probably hasn't been bled and since it was built, with over 200,000 miles on it. Needless to say, that was seized in there, so that negated that problem. So what I did was I went ahead and filled it slowly through the overflow tank. Then I pulled this line off and actually filled it through that line as well, which caused this pipe to fill and fill up the rad, because that runs to the top of the radiator right there, and you can actually hear it surging through it. So all that as well, it is burped good. It doesn't go past the halfway mark, which is 195 degrees, which is where it's supposed to open and stay, which it has. So everything's good. I'll fire her up here and give you guys a little taste of how it runs.